Welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be more serious than some. I'll be reading today because I want to be sure that I say exactly what I want to say. Viewers and subscribers, today is a very significant day in the country of Jamaica, marked on the calendar as June 23rd. This particular date is designated as the National Day of Mourning. This is not a typical day of celebration or festivities. It is a day of reflection, of honoring, and of remembrance. This day has been specifically set aside to remember and pay tribute to the innocent lives of children who have been tragically lost due to brutal acts of violence and abuse. One such heartbreaking story is that of a young girl named Danielle Rowe. Danielle was just 8 years old, a child with a full life ahead of her. She was a daughter, perhaps a sister, and a friend to many. She had dreams and hopes like every other child, yet her life was cruelly and tragically cut short due to injury she sustained in a dreadful attack, leaving her family, friends, and community in deep sorrow. The National Day of Mourning was not an event that just spontaneously happened. It was officially and solemnly declared on Wednesday of this week during a very important ceremony. The person who made this solemn declaration is a man of great respect and authority, Sir Patrick Allen. Sir Patrick Allen is not just anyone. He is the Governor General of Jamaica, a role of significant responsibility. He made the announcement at King's House, a location that resonates with historical and cultural importance, a fitting place for such a serious declaration. During the ceremony, Governor General Sir Patrick Allen shared some profound thoughts and feelings about this special day. He emphasized that the National Day of Mourning isn't just an event or a mere collection of words inscribed on paper. It's far more meaningful and significant than that. He explained it as an important promise, a social contract that everyone in the country needs to agree upon. It's a promise to protect, cherish, and shower love upon all children who bring joy, laughter, and purity into our homes and into our communities. This promise is also about guaranteeing a secure environment for every child, an environment that is free from violence and fear, where children can grow, learn, dream, and aspire to reach their potential. While acknowledging the serious and worrisome situation concerning children's safety, Governor General Sir Patrick Allen also shared a message of hope. He stressed that our strength does not lie in fighting violence directly, but rather in the unity of people, in sharing compassion, and in our collective determination to bring about a positive change in society. He strongly believes that this spirit of unity, compassion, and unwavering determination can turn around even the most challenging situations. It can transform violence into victory, fear into courage, and despair into hope. Furthermore, he encouraged everyone to be part of this special day. He suggested various ways for people to honor and remember the children who have lost their lives to violence. Some of these suggestions include holding private prayer sessions at home, observing a moment of silence in honor of these children, or wearing black clothing as a sign of mourning, turning on their headlights as a symbol of shedding light on the issue, or even ringing church bells at noon, echoing a solemn reminder throughout the country of Jamaica. Another influential speaker at the ceremony was none other than the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness. He also emphasized that the National Day of Mourning is more than an event. It's a call to action, a wake-up call for the entire nation. It is about transforming the deep sadness and grief over the loss of innocent children into meaningful action that brings about tangible changes. He explained how mourning collectively can be a powerful way to express our shared sorrow. It can unify us as a society, turning our mourning into not just symbolic acts, but meaningful ones that lead to lasting changes. Prime Minister Holness explained this concept further, using the act of turning on car headlights or wearing black clothing as an example. On the surface, these actions might seem simple or even insignificant, but when performed collectively, they create a strong and visible sign of our shared grief and determination. It's a way for the whole society to express how deeply affected they are by the loss of those innocent lives and how committed they are to prevent such tragedies in the future. The Prime Minister also touched on an important aspect of this issue, the role of law in the society. Laws are not just rules to be followed. They are reflections of our values, our norms, and our social conscience. He highlighted the need for laws to be an effective deterrent against heinous acts of violence, especially against children. If individuals are not deterred by the fear of punishment, then the penalties must be as severe as the act that they committed. This means that if someone causes harm or takes away a life, especially a child's life, they should face grave consequences. He emphasized that strengthening our laws is not just about harsh punishments. It's about creating a system that discourages violent behavior in the first place and encourages respect for each other's rights, especially the rights of the most vulnerable members of our society, our children. He insisted that the work of safeguarding our children's lives is not only the government's responsibility, but one that lies on the shoulders of every citizen. In light of these considerations, Prime Minister Holness revealed that the government is actively working on revising existing laws and formulating new ones. The objective of these revisions is to offer better protection to children and ensure justice for victims of violent crimes. This includes increasing the penalties for crimes related to violence and murder and amending the Domestic Violence Act, among other laws. These legislative efforts represent the government's commitment to safeguarding children, ensuring their right to live in a safe and nurturing environment, and their right to a happy and fulfilling childhood. Lastly, the Prime Minister, along with Governor General Sir Patrick Allen, reiterated the vital role that every Jamaican citizen has to play in making this mission a reality. The safety of children isn't an issue for the government alone to address. It requires the participation of all members of the community, parents, educators, religious leaders, and even children themselves, to make Jamaica a safer, happier, and healthier place for its children. They urged everyone to take this National Day of Mourning to heart, to deeply reflect on the issues at hand, and to commit to the actions required to safeguard the children. After all, they are not just children. They are the future of the nation, the hope for a brighter and better Jamaica. In closing, they expressed a fervent hope that this day will serve as a catalyst for positive changes, that the mourning and grief of today will transform into actions that ensure a safe and secure tomorrow for every child in Jamaica. The National Day of Mourning is not just a day. It's a powerful reminder and a call to action. And as such, it's a step toward ensuring that no more innocent lives are lost to violence, and no more dreams are cut short. Let me know your thoughts about the National Day of Mourning in Jamaica by leaving me a comment. Please like the video and share the video so many more people can take a stand against violence and abuse of the most innocent among us. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Red Button Journal. And blessings to all of you.